Yes, team, and welcome back to session 12 of Mindset Mastery 2.0 and the penultimate session of this first section. So I hope everything has been having a massive impact on you so far. As I said, I firmly believe this is the best mindset content that we've ever delivered. And from the feedback I'm getting from you guys, it's massively impacting your lives, especially your self-belief. Now, I've said this many times before. I cannot think of anything worse in life than dying with regrets. From being sat there with Logan saying, Daddy could have achieved so much, but he never took action. Daddy could have achieved so much, but he was afraid. Daddy could have achieved so much, but he didn't take the risk. I cannot think of anything worse than not reaching my full potential, than dying miserable, dying fat, dying broke, dying never having lived in that villa that's emblazoned on my wall, never holidayed where I wanted to, never taken Logan where I wanted to, never lived in my dream home. I can't think of anything worse than that. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get all that, because that's going to be a lot of hard work and a lot of commitment and a lot of dedication. And some behavioural change for me, just like there will be for you. But it's not about sometimes getting the thing. It's knowing that I did everything. Like, I could have walked away from the 200-mile run having not succeeded if I would have known, hand on my heart, that I'd done everything that I could. If I'd have missed training sessions, if I'd have skipped meals, if I'd have not stuck to the plan, I would have been mortified because I'd have known that was on me. Now, this is the difference between winning and between losing. As long as you know you've done everything you can to achieve the goal essentially becomes irrelevant. If you know you skipped the training sessions, you cheated when no one was watching, you didn't track your food, you took the easy route, you stayed up late, you got hammered, then you're going to feel like shit because deep down you know it was down to you. And this is the reality. I'm not talking in a sexual fashion, but the person we cheat on most is ourselves. It's the skipped reps when nobody's watching. You even see this on, can't remember who it was, some YouTuber gimp on SAS Who Dares Wins. And he was skipping reps and he was undercounting and he was doing 16 when everyone else was doing, and they cottoned onto him straight away. And it's like, not only is he cheating himself, he's cheating his teammates. But that's what we do in life. We just, we decide not to do the social media posts because we were tired. We don't do the workout because we're tired. We do a few less reps. We said we were going to do 10,000 steps, but we do 8,000 steps. And every time we cheat on ourselves, we're destroying that level of trust, just like if you cheated on another human. So the phrase that I love that came into this is, if you think the price of winning is too high, which is doing the work and not cheating on yourself, wait until you get the bill from regret, because that will last forever. That's generational. That will never go away. Now, I've said this before and I've said this again, and I will say it multiple more times in the next 3 training sessions especially. But 80% of your results in your body or your business will come from your mindset. 20% is systems, tactics, diet, nutrition, sales pages, sales coaching, lead generation, Facebook ads, whatever it is, whatever the goal is, whether it's body or business. Right? Your life right now is a result of your beliefs about the world and yourself. Like, the people who achieve amazing things believe they can achieve amazing things. That's it. It's that simple. If they don't, they don't. Now, throughout the next couple of weeks, I'm going to show you why your current way of thinking, which leads to the way you behave, by the way, and show up in the world, is causing this. And we're going to create a new perception of reality. Now, always remember, what you think about creates your beliefs. A belief is just a repetitive thought. So what you think, you believe, and what you believe leads to how you behave, and how you behave leads to your experience of life. So if you think that you're never going to lose weight, you're going to create a belief that you can never lose weight. Your behavior is going to be that you're not going to go to the gym and stick to the diet, and your reality of life is that you're going to be fat and miserable. If you have a thought that you can get in fitness model shape, you think about that much, it becomes a belief that you believe that you can get in that shape. Your behavior will be that you'll relentlessly hit the gym, study mindset, and work on your body and your mind and your nutrition. The outcome of life will be that you'll get your dream physique. Okay, now I'm excited because this course, remember we've got another 40 weeks to come, is literally my life's work. Everything else I've done, so I've done my courses with Tony Robbins, with Paul Moore, I was his Elite X Businessman of the Year. I've done Peter Sage's Ultimate Self-Mastery. I've been under Phil Graham for 2 years, you know, and everything I've done, I've kind of taken bits of the best mentors. I've studied over 500 self-development books, best mentors, best podcasts, and kind of put them together under titles: Crushing Self-Doubt, How to Thrive in 2025, Building World-Class Confidence, Handling Failure, Setback and Disappointment. This course is just a lesson by lesson by lesson course. So if you've jumped in to here, go back to the beginning and go through them in order, because this is going to be the most life-changing journey you've ever been on, even if you're only 12 weeks in. So I am obsessed with mindset, okay? And the reason why is because I understand it's the key to unlocking your success and reaching your full potential. It doesn't matter how good your diet plan is, how good your business plan is, your sales funnel, your Facebook ads, your team, or any of these things. If you do not have the right mindset and the belief, you will not succeed. And the key to success is deeply understanding yourself. Now, I'm obsessed with helping you do this so you can win, so you can be healthier, wealthier, and happier. But going back to what I said, you know, I focused on doing this with 2,000 people and achieve results. And I want to do it with 2,000 more people. And that's my dream, and that's my goal, and that's my commitment. Now, if I help 2,000 people get what they want, do you think maybe I might end up getting what I want? And this is what I need you to understand. Especially in business, money follows value. In the relationships with love, if you want more love, give more love. If you want more affection, give more attention. The amount of people that are complaining about what they're not getting, but they're not giving, is crazy. Okay, if you want more results, work harder. If you want to really get what you want, focus on helping enough people get what they want. And that especially comes down to money as well. And life and business is a contribution-based experience. Now, some people have said so many times in the past, money won't make you happy. It's not all about money, Lee. Well, I'm going to disagree with that. Very controversial. No doubt there's a lot of poor people right now saying you're full of shit. Now, why would I want to state that? Sounds a bit egotistical. So it's all about money. So if you've got money, you're great. If you haven't, you're shit. Well, that's bullshit, because I know some very happy people who don't have a lot of money. Now, why do I believe that personally though? Because whether you do it in another way or you do it through money, unless you're like an unscrupulous like drug dealer or a thief or something like that, it's very hard to earn money without helping people. And if you're helping people, you're going to be happy. It's very hard to earn money without contributing to the world. And if you contribute into the world, you're going to be healthy. Remember, life is a contribution-based experience. And true wealth is nothing more than a feeling of abundance triggered by gratitude. So it's not about the amount as much, which is why you might have got a little bit triggered there and misconfused and says, well, I don't have loads of money and I'm happy. But I guarantee you, if you don't have loads of money and you're happy, you still invest a lot of your time contributing to the world and helping people and being around good people. So it's not the phrase, it's the metric that's not important. Now, all of my successful clients are winning because of their mindset. They're winning because of their internal thoughts. They're winning because they understand that the external will always follow the external. We've got chaos in our head, we'll have chaos in our mind. So when we really nail yours over the next 40 weeks, well done if you've already got to week 12. You'll see the world in a completely different way. You'll never think negatively. You'll find it almost impossible to think negatively. You'll realize that you have no fear and that fear doesn't exist. You'll understand that you can achieve anything that you want. And you'll understand that outside of your comfort zone is where life actually starts to feel exciting and not scary. And you will grow into the person that you've always truly meant to be, and you will achieve your wildest dreams. Now, all of this begins with you. All of this begins with your beliefs about yourself and the world, and realizing that you are not a victim of situation or circumstance, that you are the master and the creator of your own destiny, and that the only fucking person, we can't go through one of these without at least one F-bomb, that can stop you achieving anything in the world that you want is you. Now, in true Freeman fashion, which I'm too comfortable with that, talking about oneself in the third person, but we'll roll with it. We're going to finish this section with some world-class questions for you to write down, pause, journal. If you're watching on YouTube right now, I want you to comment questions, and let's see who's actually showing up and watching the videos. Now, you will have heard me say this so many times. Questions are the steering wheel of the mind. If you want a better life, ask better questions. And what we're going to talk about now is a question that's going to change your life, and it's about becoming your new self. Now, we've been told so many lies over the years. Stay true to yourself. Don't change who you are. Be authentic. Stick to your roots. Remember where you came from. You can't build a new life with the old you. Doesn't mean you're not still kind to your old friends. Doesn't mean you don't revisit where you live. Doesn't mean you forget your childhood. But you don't have to stay true to who you are. Because the question that's going to change your life, I'm going to skip forward a bit and then come back to it, is not asking who am I? Is asking who am I becoming? Who do I want to become? Now, we spoke about being your own hero, and I talked about I can't get my head around guys who hero worship other guys and would put another man's name on the back of their shirt. I also used the classic analogy of pornography, which is essentially a man getting off on the back of another man's pleasure. That is not where you should be. Two very absurd examples, but I have an absurd mind. The only hero you should be worshipping, the only person you should be wanting to watch succeed, the only person that you should be looking up to and admiring and hero worshipping and cheering and clapping and studying is your version of you 12 months from now. And that doesn't involve you asking who you are. That is asking who you want to become. So these are the questions that I want you to pause. Make sure you write questions. I want to see who's watching this one. Who do I want to become? Well, personally, I want to become the best dad in the world. I want to become the best coach I possibly can. I want to impact as many people as I can. I want to be trusted. I want to be known. I want to be liked. I want to be an authority. I want to be an amazing partner. I want to be a husband if Nat will hurry up and ask me to marry her. I want to be an elite businessman. I want to be a business coach. I want to help other people build their businesses. So that's not who am I. I'm not any of those things right now. I'm some of them, but not all of them. It's who do I want to become? And then what do I want to achieve? Well, I want to wake up in that villa. I want to change at least 1,000 lives every year. I want to earn enough money that my son can never not do anything because I can't afford the fees. I want to be a role model. Now, the questions then move on. What belief is holding me back from achieving this? You guys can't see it, but that villa is massive on the wall there. You will see it. You guys will remember it from the old house if you've done Mindset Mastery 1.0. Up here we have targets, end of March, 70 clients, end of April, 100 clients, end of May, 130 clients, end of June, launch business mentorship, 10 times £500 per month business mentee clients. So I know what I want. I've been clear on it. I know what I want to achieve. I know who I need to become to achieve it. And now I need to think what belief is holding me back from achieving this. Do I really believe that's possible? Yes. Do I believe that's possible right now, the villa? Not 100%. That's what's holding me back. That's what I need to get to grips with. In moment, it feels like a dream, not a belief. And you maybe experience a lot of this as well. What changes do I need to make right now? Well, I need to work harder. I've gone back to getting up at 4 a.m. now, and I study social media and content from 4 a.m. until 7 a.m, 3 hours every day. Because if I want that villa, I'm going to have to get a lot better at content. I'm going to have to get a lot better at social media. And then maybe I might build a business that teaches other people how to do it. But I'm not going to achieve that laying in bed until 7 o'clock. I'm not going to achieve that making excuses. I'm not going to achieve that getting fucked at the weekend, which I'm going to come on to. Now, this is the one that will change your life. Not only what changes do I need to make right now to make that reality, what's the cost of me not making those changes? One day having to say Logan can't go to that school or that university because I can't afford it. Him not having every opportunity that I want him to have. Me not realising my own dreams and taking regrets to the grave with me. There's a heavy cost. Now, the questions to finish on, again, once you've journaled them, and written questions, don't forget, is what do I need to commit to believe in right now? Asking that again and again and again. And I need to commit to believing if I work long enough and hard enough and keep going, I will get that. But I can't keep having weekends off. I can't keep going to raves and parties. I can't keep getting distracted. I can't keep pressing snooze and not studying social media. I can't skip the work. Maybe like you're skipping reps or skipping meals. Can't really, that part of my life is a little bit closed for now, but guess what? That opens an opportunity to this. But again, I need to get to the end of the year and be like, did I really study improving content as much as I could to get where I want to be? If the answer's no, then I need to ship up. And at the moment, it's not there. And I keep telling myself stupid little stories like, I don't want to be a social media influencer. I don't want to be a content producer. I just want to coach. Well, it's part of the modern day world, Lee. Ultimately, the most successful coaches will be the most successful content producers. Because let's face it, you could be the best coach in the world. If no one knows about you, you're not going to get any client. And it's just the way life is these days. You know, it's almost going back to saying, I'm a purist, I still want to play vinyl. Well, you're not going to get any gigs because clubs don't even have vinyl decks anymore. So you have to be willing to do what you haven't. And you have to be willing to commit to different beliefs. And you have to not make excuses and you not have to work hard enough. But it's time for you and me to accept that you can be whoever you want to be and achieve whatever you want to achieve. If you're willing to do the work. And the only reason that you won't ever get what you want is because you didn't do the work, you didn't do it for long enough, and then you gave up. So don't do that. Let's recap those questions very, very, very quickly. Becoming the new self. Don't ask, who am I? Ask, who do I want to become? What do I want to achieve? What beliefs are holding me back from achieving this? What changes do I need to make right now? Imagine if you got up and started studying something every day from 4 a.m. until 6 or 7 a.m. every day. You would be a master in that subject within 12 months. Guess what that involves? Getting the kids ready and down and getting to bed for 9 o'clock tonight. That still gives you 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 hours sleep and be at your desk at 4 o'clock or be at the gym. Exactly what I'm going to do tonight. What changes do I need to make right now? I need to stop watching shit on TV. I need to stop staying up late. I need to go to bed earlier and I need to study harder. What's the cost of me not making these changes? I will never achieve my dreams and I'll take my regrets to my grave. What do I need to commit to believing right now? I need to believe that I'm really, really, really going to make it happen. And until I truly do, I truly won't. Guys, see you on session 13. I love you all.